So Roy's been part of our Weismiller family and very much part of the core team, like I said, and he's done this amazing work and created and directed this Mars Girl concept, which is an anthology series that we want to carry forward in Weismiller. And I've also seen the great work that you've done with Mission Mars, which keep walking India, which has really put India on the stage for uh, really exploring Mars and space and so forth. And I
You know,
see,
the story that came in India when that Mars mission happened,
yeah,
because of the Indian word jugaad,
yes,
like
of course,
you do innovation without spending money, so
right.
the funny headlines that came was the budget for the movie Sandra Bullock
Mm-hmm.
starrer, Gravity,
Gravity, yeah, right.
was more than the budget for Mars mission in India.
The entire space mission for
Mission,
Mars,
yeah,
yeah, going
yeah.
to Mars,
It
right?
was
Amazing, isn't it?
the
Yeah, yeah.
movie
I
was
know, I
more
know. Well,
expensive.
Jugaad is the term
Yeah,
which we talk about,
yeah, yeah,
using the minimum resources to create maximum value.
yeah.
And it's really that frugal innovation. And it's what I think a lot of the emerging markets in India certainly has had this term. Every other country has other terms also, but a lot to learn from that, which is reverse innovation, something which I've been involved with a lot in teaching and part of the innovation work. But you're right, yeah. So I think with that Mars concept and space exploration is very close to my heart. I had my first stint at NASA working at the Canberra Deep Space Communication Complex at Tidbinbilla, and in the early 90s, and also working on Project SETI, which was Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Now, how do you see this overall conversation for space? Because I want to really interlink it with the quantum thinking that we've been discussing a little bit about, like the overview effect, of course, which we were just alluding earlier about. How do we get people to really stand away and understand how fragile our planet is and how much we need to really care for it. Then there are other phenomena like quantum phenomena, like butterfly effect, quantum entanglement. As we know, everything is so intricately interconnected. And the point of singularity, along with black hole, white hole annihilations, interconnects time travel through wormholes, really impacting the cosmic dance that we're very much part of. More so, there are many practical applications of such as satellite imagery mapping, which you're involved with a lot, with telemetry applications impacting every sector. Now, from the more abstract phenomena in deep space, what do you foresee as some of the real future shaping sort of for humanity, as we know that science fiction today is going to be science fact tomorrow? What are some of those areas that you see can be really influence and work with that wisdom to use space at its best?
See, I'm not a scientist, and uh, there's a lot that I don't know than I know, right? Just to put it mildly. The problem here is all those words: singularity, wormhole, quantum physics.
Mm.
The more you learn, it seems the less you know,
Right.
right? So it's a strange paradox.
Mm.
And that is why it is possible that the people who are the wisest in the world are the ones who are not talking at all.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that is quite dangerous for us, because I think they should be encouraged to talk. And because, their wisdom is the world needs.
Right. Right.
The person who says I don't know
Mm.
is perhaps the person wiser than the person who says I know.
Right. Right.
Having said that, I will say it seems like, I'm talking against machines all the time. Actually, I'm not. The satellite is a great machine. And if you can actually put sensors in the visual range, in different EMR range, in the different radio frequencies,
Yeah.
And you can read, air quality,
Exactly.
EMR density, or what kind of waves are actually traversing the earth, coursing through human bodies, what is the harm it is causing. So there is so much radiation happening all around
Correct.
us,
Yeah.
and those electromagnetic waves are passing through us
Interference.
all the time.
Correct. Yeah. Mm.
And we don't exactly know what it is doing to us. And it is the satellite thing that actually has a really holistic view of the world. If you have a geocentric if a satellite in the geocentric orbit,
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
36,000
800 kilometers, I think it is.
kilometers,
That's
yeah,
right, yeah.
above the Earth,
Correct.
and it's looking down.
Yeah, it's the overview
Actually,
effect.
it sees the Earth.
Exactly, that's right.
This eye in the sky
Mm-hmm.
from space,
Yeah,
may have a more objective view of the world
correct.
than we have. So, if you actually put correct sensors,
Mm-hmm.
you actually put mathematical filters, and you begin to read stuff that is happening on the ground,
Yeah. Yep.
and you make decision based on data. Then in a sense, that you're using machines
Yeah,
to make a better world,
that's right.
and that balances
Yes.
is still with humans then.
Right.
And I think that is why the future of the world will not be nation states.
Mm.
It may not even be big corporations alone.
Mm.
It may be a network of
Yep.
wise people
Mm.
who don't have money, who will not be working for money
Right.
or for power.
Mm.
They may be working, to make a better world.
Right.
It's like a surgeon who finds satisfaction
Mm.
in pulling off a very intricate surgery,
Yes.
and maybe to have the respect from a patient who lends a life and death decision,
Yeah.
to be gives it to a surgeon to handle it.
Mm. Mm.
That kind of trust, the global humanity may have to place in a wide global circle of altruism,
Yes.
altruists
Mm.
who will actually do good for the world because they're wise and knowledgeable
Right.
and skilled,
Mm.
and they may save the world yet,
Right.
And it'll say it's not to just save humanity, because saving humanity is a collateral benefit of saving the planet.
Right.
You must save the planet to save humanity.
So true.
Unless we get this right,
Mm.
whatever else we do will go wrong. You'll have a lot of money in the bank,
Yeah.
but you'll have to lock yourself in a room because there's disease everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Some people are so rich that, or so poor rather, that all they have is money. Right.
Yeah.
That's
So you can
interesting.
build a
Yeah.
gated community
Yeah. Yeah.
where you keep the world out, but you must understand that perhaps
Yes.
it's not a gated community. Perhaps it's a ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
The world is free. You're trapped.
Mhm.
You know.
True.
Yeah.
Interesting times. Yeah. Okay.